say dane kala swai katovla go say moeto ma elai tade nai do so che
everybody. Hello. It is 2026. What up, everybody? What up? What up? We're hot, dudes. Happy New Year to everybody. Deus Marionette, Dark Side Ranter, good to have you. Just a Bat Boy with Internet, Happy New Year, my friend. Big ups, big ups. Detective Detractor, you son of a bitch. Happy New Year to you. Do you save in? Welcome. Happy New Year. Hello, everybody, and welcome. It is the very first of January 2026, and this is a very special edition of the Level 99 live stream where we are feeling fine. All the way up here at Level 99. Hello, my name is LDZ, aka Lord Diaz, and it's only the best around here. We do not accept any substitutions. Hello, everybody hanging out with us across YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. So good to have you here with us today. Wow. I guess we can call it a year. 2025. I remember this time last year. And it was interesting that I revisited this time because I played a marathon of all of my 2025 Stepmania streams. And you know, hanging out with you guys in the chat for a little bit and hearing me talk about how I wasn't feeling too good. And then come to find out the next day when I got even sicker, that was the beginning, what I thought was the keto flu, but it was actually ketoacidosis. So I haven't streamed all year until now. Oh my God. Got me there. How come my sound effects are not coming through? Can you hear any of this? Yeah, I don't think you can hear that. What's going on here? Not hearing anything. You mean to tell me that I did that entire intro raw with no sound effects?
Lord Diaz is king.
All right, well, I guess it's working now. Very cool. Thank you. Today's the only day I could use the haven't all year. Well, I'm glad that I got to spend the first day of the new year with all of you guys. It's been a really good holiday. Boneless, you son of a bitch. Welcome home.
Welcome home.
So good to have my fellow Canadians out here in full force. So good to see everybody. Big things happening on the horizon. I know that I've been kind of revisiting the peaks of my youth in 2025, telling you guys that I came really close to losing my life over the winter, and I kind of summed it up in the best way that I knew how through a Twitter thread. And just pretty much said, hey, I mean, life's too short to do things that you don't want to do. And this is what I want to do. I literally spent the entire day fudging about with my OBS downstairs because I'm trying to make the Stepmania experience the best experience it could possibly be. And I just wanted to say that I appreciate you guys putting up with it and being patient with me. I literally spent hours on end in front of both of these computers trying to get everything working on OBS. And I almost had a nuclear situation, an extinction level event. I went ahead and upgraded my OBS to 32.0.4. Wouldn't recommend that. Wouldn't recommend that. But what I would recommend is everybody to give Do Save In over on the Kick product. Big ups for the one Kick.
Thank you.
Yes. So if you do the streaming, I wouldn't recommend updating OBS to OBS 32.0.4. It's a trap. In other news, downstairs on the Stepmania computer, I've been taking crash logs and logs from the OBS and dropping it into Gemini and ChatGPT and trying to get to the bottom of all of this encoding issues and the frame rate issues. And pay up. There you go. Hey, yo. Kier Ruin. If I say that, if I mispronounced it, please let me know. Please correct me. But yes, I've been fighting with OBS, not just on one computer, but on two, trying to get everything working the way I want. I have to make a lot of sacrifices too. The OBS and the Gemini was telling me that I just have too many browsers open. I got too much stuff going on. And it's true. I do have a lot of stuff going on. I actually have a dedicated screen to where I can move my PNG tuber around, just like this. So I have a dedicated Street Panda bump button right here.
I don't know if Kat ever gave her ass up to Phil, but I'll take her ass. Sure, why not? Like I said, I'm calling Phil out. Catherine, if you got your passport, girl, come on over here. Because I'm gonna show you how a real man treat a big girl, baby. Bam!
Bravo, bravo. See? Everything's working as intended. I was fighting for my life out here. I was so afraid that I wasn't going to be able to go live because I really wanted to. And then I realized that not only Sav, but Dashfire is also streaming as of right now. I feel like a shithead. I'm also live, but I'm also recording this for prosperity for later on in the week. The plan is to record all of these segments in individual parts. We could split the part, and then I'll save it locally to where I will re-upload it later onto YouTube throughout the week as a premiere that will then lead into the next stream. Detective Detractor says, big thing on the horizon. Just remember, you have this year to make everything bigger and better. You know that's right. And I know that's right. Why did it do that? Why did it do that? My random sound effect button sometimes acts a fool, but you can also be a part of the show if you want to by typing in ! Yay, boo, gang, DDR, DSP, plus we have some super secret commands that only the real ones know.
Freaking Lord Diaz.
They're not on Kick though, right? Fuck them. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't work there yet, do save in. And I'm glad that you're bringing this up, because in the year of our Lord, 1 AK after Charlie Kirk, 2026.
Screw off with that begging crap.
I'm going to make Kick the priority. That's going to be the main platform moving forward. I actually made the announcement on the last Step Mania stream of 2025 that I have rescinded my announcement saying that the Step Mania streams were going to be strictly on Kick. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of the friends of the stream end up hanging out with us over on the YouTube side of things. And I don't want to push you into another platform if I can help it. So I will run those two streams on the same platforms that I did before. However, I do feel like once I figure out how to get this encoding thing working correctly, then I can kind of branch out more into trying to figure out how to make the TikTok studio work on top of all of that. So, you know, I have a lot more time to dedicate, you know, since I'm a unemployed drug addict, right? Right, Tuesday Vin? Right? Xiao Shimigami, you son of a bitch. Welcome home.
Welcome home.
But we have a couple of things to get into before we start talking about DSP. And I like to think of this corner of the internet as not just DSP style content, but DSP adjacent. We got a lot of people that really enjoy Dark Side Phil, unironically, and they all seem to have a type. And I'd love to tell you guys all about it on the other side of this. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Level 99 live stream where we are feeling fine all the way up here. I mean, look, we got the buildings up here. We got the skyline.
At Nocturnal 1 became a member. At Nocturnal 1 celebrates 8 months of membership. Whoa, buddy.
Whoa, buddy. Thank you so much, Nocturnal. Sheesh. I'm going to add that. We are edging ever so closer to the green room goal. But until then, let's celebrate it PWG style.
Gmail42069 super chatted $10.10. Here's an effing contribution. Snort.
Whoa! 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 Things are coming in hot and heavy. Kicking things off in the new year right. Thank you so much, GVL42069. For your kindness and generosity. Big support. Thank you. Worski clap. Jordan Fadeaway. Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Is the carpet pisser still streaming? Well, I'm glad you asked, because check it out, ladies and gentlemen. We are creeping ever so closer to the green room goal. We are a little bit more than halfway there.
Let's get some
Goddamn support.
I cannot believe it, guys. Thank you so much for being such an incredibly kind, warm, and generous.
No, unacceptable.
Sheesh, Silent Weapons, welcome home.
Welcome home.
Let's go ahead and show you all what I'm talking about here. Check this out. Whoa! And there you go. Do save in with the 1,000 kicks. Oh my God. Oh my God. The momentum. Oh my goodness, guys. Seriously. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. But behold, ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement. Yes, before we get to the playlist, I want to let everybody know. How the hell are you Canadian? Can't pronounce my name. Yeah, well, about that. I may have a speech impediment because I am completely deaf in one ear. And that's no bullshit. When I was 2, I jumped off a refrigerator. I hit my head, damaged my eardrum. And ever since then, I've only been able to listen to mono audio. Surround sound, useless to me. It's dead to me. XPWR soldier, you son of a bitch. Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Jordan Fadeaway, we got the carpet pisser right here. Right here. It's happening.
Screw off.
So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens and everybody in between, let's enjoy GamerStevieJ, another unironic DSP fan out here, pissing on his floor. And then we will get into DSP's first crash out of 2026. And in the meantime, I will tally up all of the other support that's been coming through, and I will add it to the green room total up ahead, up on the top of the screen. Let's enjoy.
Fucking carpet thing here, bro. Fuck this shit, bro.
Can you hear this?
Pee right here, bro. Like a dog. I'm a dog. Like a fucking animal. I'm a fucking dog, bro. Fuck that shit. Why is this guy getting so angry at me for using the public restroom, bro?
What? His apartment
Like
house?
a fucking dog, bro. All those people there, bro. I'm not a dog. I can use the public restroom whenever I need to.
This guy's
These
crazy.
people want to. That dude wants to act like that's a want when it's a fucking need, bro. You can't even tell the difference between wants and needs. Bro.
It's a need, bro.
Fuck. You're getting that upset.
All right, I'm adding nocturnals.
It's a fucking need. Who does this guy think?
Sub
he is,
and
bro?
do say
You're
Vin's
happiness,
kicks.
bro. That's who you think you are, bro.
Adding that
You're
to the total.
happiness. That's who you think you are, bro.
Thank you, thank you, thank
Like,
you.
Who are you, bro? What the fuck?
GamerStevieJ is a big boy.
How is this dude allowed to talk to me that way, bro? As if I'm a fucking dog.
Prince Rhoda, you son of a bitch. Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Legalize nuclear bombs.
Bro. What the fuck?
That's what's even worse, Silent Weapons. He didn't even wash his hands. Hear you in. Got you. Thank you. Thank you for the phonetic spelling.
How are you getting angry at me over fucking using...
Asmon has probably peed on his carpet. Asmon's a whole other ball of wax. I have a very specific ick against hoarders and hoarding and all of that stuff because I've lived with a hoarder before and I didn't know because I was a kid.
All y'all want to be fucking sheep your entire fucking lives. And then you want to act like you're brave on top of that, bro. What the fuck is this?
Are you even brave, bro?
What?
Oh, we're studying them,
How is this
soldier.
real?
Ow! Ooh, at least the quarter pounder pissed in the septic tank or whatever.
These fucking drug dealers want to harass me on Christmas, bro. And these are the same people that fucking swatted that guy, bro. Like, these people fucking swatted that guy, bro. Wasting police resources on purpose, bro. And these people keep harassing me.
Sounds like Vince Russo, bro.
Oh my god, I love to be here.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, GamerStevieJ. Unironic dark side Phil enjoyer. In fact, if you see Seefster popping up in the super chat text on the overlay, just let him know that this is the flavor and the style of DSP Dent that he pulls in. Right after this, ladies and gentlemen, one of the pillars of this channel, DSP tries it, Memology 101. is up next. DSP goes toxic as hell 20 minutes into first 2026 stream. I am so hyped for this, bros.
Like, I'm so happy.
These are Phil's fans, Nocturnal.
I love it. And, you know, it's that stuff's positive, and there's other stuff that's positive behind the scenes, but the fact...
But let me also tell you guys, I would like to direct your attention to the playlist, because not only do we have DSP Tries Immunology 101, we have Dick Stroking Phil Vlogs, and then we return to DSP Tries Immunology 101, but I'm willing to say that, you know what? I'm making the executive decision right now. Mortis, X Mortis, who was one of my very first DSP style creators, dropped a video talking about DSP getting ghosted by Wings. But then also, check it out. I have 2 videos right here inside the brutal world of deathmatch wrestling, and wrestling was meant to be romantic, so stop being weird. I'm planning on watching these 2, this Vice documentary on deathmatch wrestling and the Kayfabe and Chill video, Wrestling Was Meant to Be Romantic, over on the Kick product. Because it's only the best here. It's only the best. Detective Detractor says, and people wonder why landlords charge money. The amount they clean up piss isn't cheap and would require changing the carpet and maybe even the subfloor. Absolute savages, all of them.
Lose my fucking...
Each and every one of them. You know what?
Over something that...
You know what? I'm starting to agree with the people that say, hey, we're all just a bunch of plebs. We're a bunch of no-load losers.
Nothing whatsoever.
Lord Diaz is king.
Marco, you son of a bitch. Welcome home.
Welcome home.
And I'm pissing myself in bed for $10.
Me and my Anissa body pillow are ready.
Control over or to do it.
Lots of Anissa discourse here on the internet these past couple of weeks. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I really do appreciate it. Big ups.
If anything, in 2025, I want you to think.
Uh-oh, Princess Luna, you are a dent, Ryan. You are a dent.
About how much stuff we ditched, right? I want you to think about this. All the mobile game nonsense, the WWE champions bullshit, all that is gone. Doesn't matter anymore. It's all dead. It's dead topics. It's in the past. Damn. It doesn't even affect me or apply to me anymore. How about
count the lip smacks, by the way.
DSP is an ongoing beggar. DSP is someone who's only in it for the money. DSP is all about his goals, and that's all he cares about, right? It's, you know, like they say, actions speak louder than words, and tonight we had pretty much the same attendance.
Ames, you son of a bitch, welcome home.
Welcome home.
I saw your name earlier, and I apologize. Do you want to know why? Do you want to know? I saw your name in here before. Do you want to know why I completely fucking forgot? Because I do be a little high today. And I hope you are wherever you are as well.
We've been getting every game. We've been getting, half engagement for what I was getting. And the support is slow compared to what we were doing. So,
whoa. If I was Jade, I would be like, really?
I have the evidence. I have what I need. Well, guess what? There's no more goals.
It's time to smoke some of that Ames crap.
In fact, well over a month now. And I'm not doing goals. We're not trying to hit arbitrary milestones. In fact, when it comes to DSP Tries It, when it comes to monthly marathons, we don't.
Yes, sir. Oh my God. You did. Yes. My fellow Chrono Cross victory music enjoyer. Chrono Cross is such a game that's near and dear to my adolescent heart, bros. That's the game that I suffered the true sadness that a video game can provide you. The swelling of the rich tapestry of sounds from that soundtrack, bros. It haunts me to this day.
have to qualify for them. I just do it just for fun. By the end of 2025, I became a beggar.
Guys, I need that money. I really do. Please help me, or I won't be able to beat detractors. Bodily and mentally, please, dude.
The master of my own destiny for the first time in a very long time. Instead,
Do say, Vin, if you want to talk about AI slop music, I got a button right here that will play a bunch of AI covers of songs that I put piano covers in. And only the real ones will recognize some of them. Sometimes I forget what these songs are. All right, everybody shut up. I'm trying to figure out what song this is from. Any guesses? Oh. The Amazing Spider-Man versus the Kingpin for Sega CD.
all about doing this and hitting this and having to do
Composed and written by Spencer Nelson.
Okay.
Get familiar.
So great stuff.
I will always say
Absolutely amazing.
Time
And
Scar or
what does
Scars
do
of
to
Time,
content
depending on the
are
translation.
miserable, because here's the
Issue
truth.
at
People are
fantastic
miserable.
opening. Yes.
I want you to think about
Radical
something,
Dreamers.
right? Really
the
now, matter of fact,
ending
think
song.
about it. If you want something to be clip farmed,
Burr Elk, you are a dent. You're lucky your name got cut off at the end.
this will be what they're going to clip farm. So get ready for this.
Soulmate Glow, you son of a bitch. Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Oh, starting with the intro.
Every single day I come to stream. I get to sit down and hang out with an awesome audience of people who are like-minded to me. They like
What do you mean by that, Phil?
Good time.
Like-minded.
Enjoy different games every day.
Weak of mind,
Sometimes
perhaps?
it's an FPS, sometimes it's a fighting game, sometimes it's a puzzle game, sometimes it's a driving game. sometimes
Radical
it's just
Dreamers is a
chill
decent
experience,
text-based
whatever it is. It's a
RPG,
good
but
variety of
was
content,
hard
so I never get bored,
AF.
And I get a good
Yeah, I
audience
don't
of
know
these kind of
anything
content
about
I
it
create.
outside
Every
that
time I
it
sit in this chair,
that
I
it
feel refreshed and
exists.
happy that I get to make content that people care about.
Never
depend
touched
on
it.
every day. People say I'm one of the most dependable content creators out there.
Damn it, where's my button? The time passed.
And I'm absolutely excited for that. Randy says, I found your stream for the asthma interview after a couple of streams. This is insufferable. The interview is an act. I wish you the best. I hope you find peace. What is insufferable? Me playing Expedition 33?
Ha!
What a stupid thing to say.
Damn!
In life, you have to justify things you say, right? You don't just say things like that and not back them up. Like, you actually have to, like, give justification. I want people to feel like DSP Gaming is a place you can come just enjoy games at face value and have a good chill time and not have to worry about any of that drama and crap from the outside. Okay, literally, we don't let that drama and crap affect us. Instead,
You say Vin says PWR's New Year's stream was so much better. Phil couldn't even sing love songs to Anissa. I'm actually making it a point. I'm not even covering PWR right now.
no, it's not to say that we ignore it all. If there's gaming news or whatever, we'll cover it and we talk about it. But for the most part, we're just here to enjoy each other's company and have a great positive time.
Did he happen to get wasted for the New Year's? I know that he was going to be drinking. Did anybody see PWR's
Now I
stream?
want you to think about the drama farmers, the content farmers out there.
He's talking about us.
Every day, they have to go down into the trenches of the filth of the internet.
Where your site is?
Embarrass themselves. They have
He was
to
very
find
calm and
toxic
composed.
thing That happened. Someone got arrested. Someone exposed themselves on stream. And this is their experience of what they
Ooh.
have to do on the internet every day. They're literally in the trenches.
Robust
of
discussion
garbage,
about being a
of
man in the modern
trash,
day.
The bottom of the barrel. And this is their existence every single day. Now, they present themselves as if they're above it. But in reality, those kinds of people aren't above anything.
A little celebrating of our childhood.
Is involve yourself.
Hey, look, when I was talking to him on the Discord call, I said that I am of the same mind, that I love sampling the thrills of the peaks of my youth.
By making fun
But
of
I usually kind of reserve that for the holidays. So now I'm kind of locked into the future and seeing what we've got
You're
on the
not doing
horizon.
Anything meaningful whatsoever to a single person on Earth. And if you didn't exist, everything would still continue. I want you to think about this.
Okay, we're thinking about that lip smack.
3, 2, 1, go.
So dependable.
If tomorrow I decided I would never stream again, there would have been an entire ecosystem of people who would say, Phil's gone. I can't believe it. So I can't watch his content. I can't enjoy it, or I can't make fun of it. I can't clip farm it.
Holy shit. By the way, his lights in the background, dudes, like I'm getting epilepsy here. Marco says, PWR watched some of your matches and almost cried when you performed the Swanton. That makes me smile. Thanks for the advertisements.
I can't drama farm it. An entire ecosystem of thousands, if not tens of thousands, if not even hundreds of thousands of people would say, damn, DSP is gone. Now there's a gap. And that sucks. It's leaving a
Calgore, you son of a bitch. Welcome home.
If the drama farmer content creators disappeared tomorrow, no one would.
I know it's not your cup of tea, says Kuro, but today's Amberlynn's debut on LolCal Live. 5 minutes and she's already saying she'll quit. Yes! Yes! I think Sav is actually restreaming that right now.
Give a shit because they would say, oh, well, move on to the next. Because they're all disposable. They're all.
See that? Only the best emotes over on Kick.
All they do is keep generating and propagating.
Interesting. So according to DSP, says Detective Detractor,
anyone can do it.
Being critical of a public figure means you have no value. So according to DSP, people should not have an opinion. True.
When you have no talent. That's exactly what it is. If you have absolutely nothing positive to offer the planet, you become a toxic drama farmer. And
What?
you make crappy videos about people, degrading them, saying they did things they didn't do, them and copying their content without legal permission.
Legal permission, okay.
Saying that they
He
actually
keeps
did
saying
some
these
things that
words
never
like
happened. You
legal.
spin it for your own purposes so you can get clickbait and morons will throw you money. That's the worst level of content on the internet.
DSP looks even older in the hoodie. That hoodie looks like shit. Looks like he like spilled bleach on it or something.
That had to happen. We had to go through it. We had to grow.
Valid criticism is okay, but Phil doesn't do anything worthy of criticism. Yeah, like if you're gonna throw it, you better be able to take it. Pause.
And we've crawled out. We came out the other end.
Oh, Jade. Look away, Jade. Not a children's entertainer, by the way.
And there's still all these people in our tail view.
Hold up. Soul or something at 2 a.m. You are a dent.
Our rear view who are stuck back there, who are going to be stuck there because that's all they can ever do. I said it before and I say it again.
Man, I love being a turtle. Anyone? Anyone? Anyone?
Clown makeup on, you can't ever wash it off. So once you degrade yourself to be, that's who you are. You're the drama farmer. You're the person who's a.
I don't know. I also do Dance Dance Revolution and
you're now
professional
stuck
wrestling.
doing that endlessly.
Am I gonna have to watch PWR watching my wrestling matches, Marco?
Serious creator of any kind, no one would give a crap because they've already degraded themselves to be with the toxic stuff forever. So I'm so happy.
And I have a very long playlist of matches, and that's just the stuff that I can find online. I've definitely wrestled more than what you could find on the internet.
Forget games. It's time for drama. This is what's prominent and popular now because that's the easy way out for pussies. You're a
Damn!
pussy and you have no talent. You give up on what you love, and instead you just do what's easy and you take the easy paycheck. I've never done that.
What?
I've never taken the easy paycheck. I never took the big sponsorship deals. I never took the games for free that I could have back in the day.
You just got 3 copies of a game. And then everybody said to the developer, hey, man, why'd you do that? This guy's a piece of shit. And then they're like, yeah, sorry. We're going to have to modify our behavior.
Hey, I could have got so much.
Detective Detractor says, technically, he's not wrong. He is an IP holder. However, he fails to understand that if you own an IP, it is your responsibility to protect it, including going to litigation. He doesn't protect his ISP. True.
When I was a prominent YouTuber and I said, no, Tainted Grail, the Fall of Avalon Collector's Edition from Questline and Awaken Realms. Because if I do that, I will change as a person. My content will not be genuine. I refuse to play that game. And so many went that route. So many went the route of the shill. And
yeah, that's you, Phil. Anyways, do you know it's funny? Because like all of this free advertising, I'm going to thank PWR and I'm going to thank DSP. Okay, because ever since Asmongold blessed DSP with a little bump, the first thing that he talked about and advertised to that big audience was his detractors. So thank you, DSP, for letting all of the roaches know that we exist. So thank you. And then also thank you, PWR, for constantly talking about my detractor penis.
the sellout.
See, monkey, you son of a bitch. Welcome home.
Welcome home.
I already forewent that path, and then last year, the path presented itself, the root of drama, the root of the content farmer. And I said, I'm not going to do that either. I'm going to march to the beat of my own drum.
We got a
I'm going to do
contribution,
mine, and I'm going to persevere. It might be hard, and it might be a bloody battle, but I'm
It might be hard.
through all of this crap, and we're going to come out better, stronger, wiser, and overall,
Faster,
I think
stronger,
people will see at the
better.
end of the day that this was all for the best. Ladies and gentlemen, today is January 1st, 2026.
Oh, God. Good
I'm
thing you said that out loud.
Bill Burnell, and I can tell you, it was all for the best.
Ah.
Past all of it, and now we could just move forward positively with games and fun and a great community. As much as the people who are upset because they're stuck back there in the drama slot are.
Shout out to the drama slop sluts. Soulmate Glow says, I'm going to control my own destiny. Unless this game doesn't hit the goal when I wage quit. Ah! He's softening the ground. He's already kind of said, hey, I'm going to quit games if I don't like it. It's Groundhog Day with DSP. Yeah, this is just like the first day of 2025.
With that, it's a harsh reality. for them to see
2026.
You don't fuck with Dark Side Phil.
Whoa! What? What? Say that one more time. Let's run it back.
It's a harsh reality for them to see. You don't fuck with Dark Side Phil.
Brother. You're funny. You're funny.
Because you're never going to win. I'm always going to be here. I am the rocks against which the waves crash.
I
You
wish-
can erode me, and I might get older, and I might lose some hair, and I might get gray in the face, and I might get droopy fucking jowls.
Whoa!
Wouldn't you like to know? Probably your mama.
I can't believe he's saying all these things out loud. What is he getting out in front of?
And I may, you know, have weak knees, and I may have less energy, but I'm still here. It doesn't matter what
I'm
you
still
say.
in large and in charge.
I'm going to be here every day that I want to. As
Want.
long as I possibly want to.
Want.
I'm the one who determines if I turn the stream on and off. I'm the one who determines.
Sea Monkey says, DSP is such a pussy. Damn. Him saying that is hilarious. He's that annoying fly that won't go away. True. I can see that. You don't fuck with Phil, Marco. Get it right.
the content I put out on that stream, and I will be the one to determine the final day that I decide to make content, because I will always be in control, and there's absolutely nothing you can ever do about it.
GVL, I'm sorry. He's got weak knees.
Hold up. Get that ass banned.
So sit and spin on it.
Whoa, sit and spin on it. What the? Hold up. Wow, we are just flying through these videos. I'm not doing the Worski thing where I get 1 second into the video and then I pause it. But you never forget your first, fans. And back in the peaks of my youth, maybe of 2023, I sampled the thrills of one Ex Mortis. And they introduced me to the world of DSP, as the algorithm was blessing me with his presence more and more often after I started watching Chris Chan videos. So my general timeline of locales can be kind of drawn out thus. I remember Jessie Slaughter. She was the prototype locale who put up all this information up on the internet, who, interestingly enough, also had a crazy ass old ass man dad. And then from there, Chris Chan, of course, the quintessential, the OG, the one and only. And then it kind of spiraled out of control. I started seeing things about Noah Antweiler, I guess, the spoony one. And then here comes DSP. And ever since then, it's been a upward climb,
Freaking
some
Lord
would say.
Diaz.
And yes, Ex Mortis's A Beggar's Journey is fantastic in my opinion. Very cool. And yes, Nocturnal agreed. So glad he is back uploading. Let's sample this thrill together. This is You Never Forget Your First, Ex Mortis with Ghosted.
All right. I know I'm supposed to be making a video about DSP and his entire arc with Kino Casino, but goddamn it, homie, I'm Ex Mortis. And besides a crippling caffeine addiction, financial decisions, absolutely goated teching skills, and a horrific sleep schedule.
Dark Leaf, you son of a bitch. Welcome home.
Welcome home.
They say work is a bitch tonight, but I'll be lurking about. Stay hot. No, you. No, really.
One thing that
Thank you.
is most consistent is that I cannot.
Could have been anywhere else on the internet, but you're here with me, and you're here with us, and I appreciate it.
Something is happening in this wonderful world of Dark Side Phil, and I've just been having the itch to talk about it because one, I can't help but find the situation to be really f***ing funny, and two, low cow drama is always pretty fun to talk about.
Yeah.
Especially when the people involved are DSP and Wings of Redemption. Plus, this gives me a reason to upload a video before the month is over. So think of it as a late Christmas present. This could have the potential to stir up a mess for the next few weeks. Especially
I also, by the way, I decided to also live stream and upload as many videos as possible and shorts to the YouTube algorithm because anytime between Black Friday and New Year's is usually really good for ad revenue.
One of the most recent
That's what the TikTok says.
Was Asmongold. And that interview was able to get some decent traction. It basically has 1 million views. And a lot of new eyes were on DSP. So we all know.
I saw the views, by the way. Asmon got 1 million views off that DSP video. He usually, I mean, he's not doing bad, for sure. But that was the first 1 million viewed video in a while.
Capable of feeling shame. In his eyes, despite the negativity and disdain Asmongold had for DSP that sparked this interview in the first place, all that mattered was that Phil had a new opportunity to bring in new dents to keep that cash flow going. And
hear that? Dents?
In his favor, as Phil did see a nice rise in his income and attention on his streams going forward. So Phil being Phil, of course had to go on his pre-stream and pronounce his victory over the trolls, since he believed people were starting to recognize him for being a notable content creator.
They like him now, guys.
This dishonest, scummy, middle-aged scammer who begs for money on the internet.
I have no idea, Andrew. I don't pay attention to them.
Pay attention to it.
You're asking the wrong person. I don't pay any attention to my detractors. All I know
Now let me tell you all about the
them.
detractors.
I don't watch their content. I don't give a shit.
Let me tell you all about the detractors now.
I'll guarantee you this. It's been a week now since the Asmongold interview, correct? I've gotten tremendous extra viewership on my streams, as you can
he blew it again. He fumbled another bag.
Getting, like, no exaggeration, about double the viewership that I had before Asmongold, for sure.
Okay.
Support has been great, has it not? Every stream I'm doing incredibly well.
Good for him, I guess.
Couldn't be happier.
Could have been me.
Single contribution.
Could have been me. Yeah.
So it's been a week, right? So what exactly do you think they're talking about? Do you think if they're saying something that they're talking about reality? Or do you think that they're just talking about their useful...
He's mush-mouthing so many words nowadays. It's because he's had a stroke.
Garbage content that completely lies, over-exaggerates. Because in their minds, as I explained to Asmongold, whenever...
As I explained to Asmongold, my friend, Soulmate Glow says, I'm glad the Jim LARP arc is over, but it's a shame that no fitness tuber covered him all. I'm going to be a fitness tuber, but actually I'm going to be a fitness Patreon guy.
I do something to improve myself. They just move the goalpost to
and
the
I'm
next thing.
air quoting fitness,
So if it's not
weight loss
that,
journey,
my content sucks.
progress
I don't have the best
pictures.
quality content. I'm a dinosaur. I'm behind the
He gets a
times.
bump and he fumbles
not
it.
that.
Yeah, he should be more like like PWR. Get a bump and then sing on the
Screw your freaking contribution.
and then sing on stream. I'm sorry. I couldn't even say it. I was just
I blame the game developer.
I was enjoying this so much.
If it's not that, I'm playing mobile games and spending all my money on WWE champions. If it's not that, oh, well, now he just sits around and begs all day. So what's the next thing? Because you know there's a next thing. There will never not be a next thing.
The lying, I think the lying like takes over everything.
I'm already on to my better life.
What?
For a whole week now.
He said that last time.
Worry about anything. I just chill.
Yeah, him shaking in the chair really emphasizes how in control he is.
So why do I give a
PWR gets a bump and snorts it. There it is.
I have changed for the better. And all the things that they have said are bullshit. And there's nothing else for them to really have a gripe with. I've found workarounds to stop the trolling as long as I don't do certain kinds of stuff.
He just listed things he does every week. Bish, I do things every week too.
Because you're even saying
He ain't
like you play a
special.
Street Fighter tournament with your viewers. I've done lobbies.
Sometimes when I am sitting here talking with you guys before we watch the videos and I say stuff like, I was sitting in front of the computer all day trying to get the OBS to work, and I'm like, oh my God, do I sound like DSP?
And then, what's the point?
I sure hope not.
Anything out of that, they think that they got one up on me for having this messed up name on the screen.
What?
Even though I whooped their ass, they're like, haha, mission accomplished. And it's like, so what did I do it for?
What? The fact that he even brings it up and talks about it and gives it oxygen is reason enough alone people do it. Like, if you just ignore and keep it pushing, bro, then they wasted their time.
And by the way, typically they don't do well. Like when I do those lobbies, it's not like I get attention and people are liking the content. It's more like, wow, Phil's just beating up on scrubs.
Damn.
No, you see, it's not. Copium
I'm just beating up on Jade a little bit.
From time to time. No, it's not. Listen, I have nothing to prove. All right? I don't.
Sounds like it.
I'm the one whose life is getting to play video games and hang out with an audience all day on the internet. That's my job. I've already beaten the trolls. The fact that they need to like do fucked up things to try to take stabs at me because they're so jealous and pissed off.
All we're doing is just pointing out what you're doing.
So I don't need to also defeat them in a game. There's no point. I don't get any self-satisfaction.
Darkside Ranter says you can have similar experiences to him, but you sound nothing like him. You value your community. He sees it. He sees his as wallets. Thank you.
Maybe these other people would think, well, the only way I can get attention is to do the lobby and have a bunch of trolls in it. I'm not going to do the lobby. Fuck the trolls.
It's the best.
They don't deserve it. They didn't do
the
shit
best.
for me. So why am I going to do them? You know?
At King Cruel became a member. At King Cruel celebrates 8 months of membership. Big ups, make this a great 2026.
No
DSP
you, no
clown
real.
face emoji.
No you. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, kings and queens, and everybody in between, please bow your heads and pretend to be serious because we are amongst royalty. Spoons out for the king. Be Krill. Jeez. We will update it. We are so close. We are edging, brothers. The circle jerk is nearly complete. The green room goal is in sight.
I could have capitalized and tried to.
How was your New Year's, my friend? I hope you were happy. I hope you're healthy. And of course, you know how we do. We out here. We staying hydrated.
17 years.
You're drinking that H2O, that splash.
The dish content some mouth drooling morons made to capitalize on the algorithm, make a buck on my back by lying.
Anyway, Detective Detractor says he has 2 choices: ignore the names or not take himself too seriously and laugh at the names and roll with it. He picked the third option: cope and seethe. Day 1, says King Be Cruel, and already making himself a clown. I love it.
Lying about me. That's not meaningful content. That's the slop that melts brains, and the people who watch it are dumb as fuck.
Damn! It must be nice to live outside of reality, isn't it, Phil? Hell, homie even said that he wouldn't be begging for donations anymore after the sudden boost in support Asmongold viewers were giving him.
Reefa, you son of a bitch. Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Today was a fabulous and lengthy retcon session. I know that's right. Kimi Cruel says, New Year's was great, my man. How was your New Year? Spent it with the family. I was building out the brand new kitchen. And it will debut tomorrow morning for the Step Mania stream. It will be in the shot, and maybe I'll give you a little tour. But yes, I got a kitchen set for Christmas, and it came on New Year's, so I spent New Year's building it out.
The polar opposite of the situation I was in before. Do you want to know why I started asking for contributions on streams?
Do you want to
Because
know?
the trolls destroyed this channel, took it out of the YouTube algorithm, and I could no longer make enough ad revenue on my videos to make a living.
Hold up.
I made a living on ad revenue alone all the way through early 2017. But
And then something happened, and an apocalypse maybe of the advertising variety, maybe?
When I played a hot new game,
Perhaps.
no one could find my channel. So I had to become an interactive streamer.
By the way, Tsar Gustav, you are a dent! So the trolls do actually have something to do, have some sway in his life.
In order to make ends meet. I didn't want to be an interactive streamer. I didn't want to beg.
GVL says Phil denies he's a lolcow, but it's rants and meltdowns like that prove he undoubtedly is one. True.
We have to do that to stay afloat. And then after creating that situation,
The trolls mean nothing to me, and they have no sway over my life. Now let me tell you about all the ways the trolls have sway over my life.
Because they ruined my channel. So they are basically...
Uh-oh. Gas Giant 117, you are a double den $50. God damn. God damn.
Factually fucking based.
Shit. $50 for this shit? Fuck out of here, bro.
They created a monster through their own actions. Then when the monster ran rampant, they were like, oh no, a monster, how horrible. But you made it. You're the one that made me have to do this.
This is what pisses me off, by the way, because Gas Giant just dropped $50. Phil knows that it happened. The sound effects went off. The whole stream stops literally when anything happens regarding support. I get it sometimes if you're like the level of a WPIG or like of a Kino Casino, you can't stop every time somebody supports, and so you have to have dedicated segments for it. But I would call an audible if I were to coin a phrase. If somebody was dropping $50 on the channel, the whole fucking thing stops, and I'll go, bro, I will literally S your D till I die. We got a fucking shrug, bro. I can't believe it. The first shrug of 2026. Let's go.
That made me have to do this.
Please tell your lovers and friends that Ursha, John, and Luda had to do it again. Detective Detractor says, interesting, he ignored the fact he deleted his videos that deleted the views. That dropped him out of the SEO algorithm.
So if that's the one thing that everyone has problems with, wow, Phil asked for contributions too much, then we can fix that. If you guys are going to show up...
If you guys just give me money, then I won't have to ask for it, which is wrong because he will...
If you think it's toxic that I bring up income, then I won't. Because if I'm doing good, why do I care? Right? Why would I ever say it? And I've already said, if ever I was to get to a situation where I don't even need stream income, I would turn it off or I would donate.
First shrug of 2026. We are so back.
I would still stream because I love streaming, but I would give it all away. I never
give it all back, give it all back. I'm sorry.
Content that people enjoyed, man. I never even wanted to do this.
Shout out the Stomp Clap. Shout out the Stomp Clap alternative music that kind of like had a thing going on in the early 2000s. Soulmate Glow says he had 162 today and was begging. Fuck him. Fuck that. What a fucking asshole. Nocturnal says he kills every single stream since he deletes it right after. Asking for likes is pointless. That's right. Holy shit. And he donates it all to Scopely.
Got laid off from an office job in 2010.
Frankenswine Monster. I love that silent weapon.
People are going to support, then we're good. I'm not going to ask for
Uh-oh.
Why would I?
King Gabriel, I'm sorry to have to keep doing this, but you are a dent.
So thank you for that. Let's have a great time together. Let's enjoy each other's company. Let's enjoy games together.
I heard banning people drops you in the algorithm too.
Let's have fun.
But this isn't anything new. We seen the same exact cycle play out the same way it did with the Pro Jared tweet, with the bumping popularity he gained from hanging with Kino Casino. When Phil is able to garner any amount of short-term popularity, the dopamine immediately goes straight to his head. He starts to hype himself up and genuinely feel like he is untouchable.
So you think you're untouchable?
These new viewers who are
Word life. This is basic thugonomics.
His streams are actually pretty fucking boring.
Basic thugonomics.
Then things quickly return back to its status quo. And again, that's exactly what happened. Because currently, Phil has dropped Metroid Prime and Truck Driving Simulator due to lack of support on those streams.
Man, that
Now,
felt like
all of a sudden, he's back to begging and blaming his viewers for not being interested because the chat has turned into a fucking ghost town.
So what do you guys want to talk about? It seems like you guys have run out of
I don't know
topics.
what the fuck you're talking about.
In chat anymore.
Another fucking shrug.
Half hour, 40 minutes of the stream.
Are you fucking kidding me?
If you want to chat, but it seems like people are piping up. I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
Like I said, it sure seems to me like you guys are dead now. What happened?
What
We were having
happened?
a good time. The whole first hour, I'd say, was happening. All of a sudden, you guys have completely quieted up. No one's even tagging me in the chat
Okay,
anymore.
what's up? Shut up.
It's like I told you guys, all right? This is a game that I've enjoyed.
We getting that rap money. We getting that rap money.
At GVL42069 super chatted $10.10. The community really needs another fresh late night drunk DSP private message to Wings.
GVL 42069. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God. For that kindness and generosity. And you know what that means. If you take a look in the upper right corner, ladies and gentlemen, we just hit the goal. Hold on, we just hit the goal. That's right, new music. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? Take it all in. I pressed the wrong button. Sorry. Whoa! I gotta turn on camo. I wasn't even expecting this. Thank you so much. I was making these songs. I found the Winner Spinner song that Phil uses for his goal thing. I put it in Suno and I made a couple of remixes. Suffer everybody for me. Anything can happen on the illustrious level 99 live stream. Look, King Be Cruel. All I'm saying is that sex sells. There we go. I haven't heard any complaints. But because of the kindness and generosity of the community, it's now time to go over to the green room. I hope to see you all on the other side of this. Whoa, hello everybody, and welcome to the green room. Thank you guys so much. King Be Cruel says, I haven't been to your Stepmania streams, but I've seen that AI vid you made making them spicy. Yes. It's true. It's true. I have been making the AI generated waifus. I actually for the month of January, built out and created the entire month's worth of thumbnails. And instead of focusing on the female form like I usually do, I pushed in the camera a lot closer to the face. And I've done a lot of like over the shoulder poses, and I really locked in on the eye color and the hair color. So I have the concentrate right here. Put in the old Puffco proxy. And I've actually been putting them in Grok. Isn't it crazy how Grok has been like making literal like corn on its platform? Crazy to think, right? Let me see here. How can I'm gonna turn this on first. And while I'm doing that, I'm looking for my camo overlay. Audio overlays. Grok is wild, yeah. I've seen a lot of thoughts, the e-thoughts, the golden line thoughts. Like, ask Grok to put them in a string bikini and shit like that. And I'm like, look, I'm not complaining, but like, you got other people out here also doing it to other people without their consent. Ha! That's what the Patreon's for, King B. Krill. And that's coming soon. There it is. Oh my god. Put that there. Big ups though. Thank you so much, you guys. This is all your fault. Wow. And if you are able to safely and legally, please do join me as we indulge in the medicinals. Over the holidays, I got some gift cards, and so, of course, one of the first places I went to was a dispensary. What I plan on doing also on Kick is doing some live streams where I sample and review different strains, and I'll have a whole voiceover, like a lineup that I'll talk about it, like the different effects and the flavor, and kind of give like my thoughts on it. And who would think that like maybe I'll get some sponsored strains coming through, and we're like, hey, we would love to hear your opinion on this strain right here. And I'll say, I'll be like, smoke. Are you smoking yet? But let's see what we have over here on the old Firefox. See, check it out. Look at this playlist right here. We have the brutal world of deathmatch wrestling. We're going to be watching that on Kick. And then wrestling was meant to be romantic, so stop being weird. The video essay. Hey, look. Okay, hey. While we're here in the green room, guys, let's share in High Tier Gods 2 3-minute long videos. This is PWR World's Greatest Hits, followed by PWR World's Streams in a Nutshell. Let's go ahead and indulge in this together. I love being able to have this just pop up and do what I wanted to do. Ladies and gentlemen, High Tier God with PWR World's Greatest Hits.
I'm hot. I'm hot. Get the F out of my room, Mom. I don't want you standing at the door,
You know, I'm sure
arms
she's
folded,
probably a
breathing
good
on our...
thrill. You know, probably just kind of roll over on it and get the 1, 2, 3, and she probably doesn't say much.
Yikes! Thank you, Detective Detractor.
Burger King Roadhouse Burgers. I'm hot. And I'm here for the fans. We built this industry. Those guys from the Keno Casino, PPP, they're effing losers. They're trying to ruin my career. Screw the audience. Screw the viewers. This is for the fans. The real fans. I don't care if you're a mod. I don't care if you've been here for a long time. This is for the real fans. The real fans. The fans have been here since I've been making this career. This is my career.
Oh, he's sniffing.
We're fighting back. Join me on Sunday when I play games that gave me ideas. Games like The Punisher. Games like Postal. It's the Roadhouse King. I have to speed to Burger King for that. My mom used to stand arms folded at the door and say, "You can't play Narc no more."
Crying into his support coke. This is my emotional support cocaine officer.
You need to donate. You need to donate. Sorry, I'm not doing this for free. I'm not doing this for my health. Not anymore.
PWR is better without the hat, looking like Mr. Garrison. Oh, Mr. Slave.
You guys are gonna make me write a manifesto. And
King B. Cruel stays steady hating on PWR. That's why I love King B. Cruel.
career. Kinda Sav tried to ruin my career.
Shout out the Kinda Sav.
Even though you gave me a big audience, I'm looking past that. I'm not taking this bullcrap anymore.
This bullcrap.
That's freaking it. Ban Shroom.
GVL says, Lure, on the next episode of Smart Guys 3, can you and PWR please discuss the Tanahashi retirement? Oh my god. Do you think he knows who that is?
My mom standing at the door.
Do I know what that is?
Folded.
I'm gonna do a Google search real quick so we are on the same page.
And my landlord asking for rent. Get out of here, landlord.
Get out.
Ban the Burger King staff for telling me I've ordered too many Roadhouse Kings in this.
Oh yes.
Sorry.
Oh yes.
Bring more cows to the restaurant next time. Contribute and show their support.
Wrestle Kingdom 20, January 4th.
We've been making this our career. Guys, look at our childhood games. DSP. We built this industry. And we don't want no effing detractors in this chat. They're effing cowards. Years of abuse. I don't know why you guys abuse. And I won't let that.
It's incredible, Sober Dylan. Welcome. Welcome home.
He tried to ruin my career.
Welcome to the green room.
My career. I'm summoning all the real fans to the chat to contribute and show their support. You guys made me hot. You guys made me hot. I didn't know.
He's a Peter blank.
Are you freaking detractor?
He's blanking out the wrong part of the word. He should say the blankophile, right?
What you're asking me to do? You need to donate. You know the motto. No life, no wife, no ass. That bitch gotta go. I see you. My name is Darkside Phil's Ultimate Dent Alex. Ban him right away. When Burger King first released their fries, they were crispier. You guys are gonna make me throw in my career. And
He's not
start
wrong.
all over.
He's
Where's
not wrong.
our childhood?
Fast food, the quality of fast food has gone down very
Used to
drastically.
give me ideas. Oh, Roadhouse King, no buns, cause we don't accept no ass in here. Who invited Gahul to the chat? We're here to celebrate an important man today.
It's incredible.
DSP, Dark Side Film. He really filled up my childhood. He filled up my childhood.
Remember he was writing down everybody's name.
And I'm not gonna let you freaking detractors take his career.
And I told High Tier God too that I would watch these videos on stream like last year. You see what I did there? Hey.
Support. We can't go getting no donations all day. Guys, I really want a Nintendo Switch 2. Make it happen. Bam, Lord Diaz's grandmother. I'll never stop shedding tears for this industry.
Final solution. Sacrifice.
That's not Coke. I'm just blowing my nose. I've had my run-ins with the devil's powder in the past. Times have changed. Times have changed. I'm a changed man. I'm not sick. Ban him. Ban him. He's saying I'm doing Coke. Ban him. I don't.
He's drinking in this one. Thank you, High Tier God, for your contributions. Let me just copy this link. If you haven't followed them already, please do so. I highly recommend it. We're hot, dudes. We're just hot. I hate to tell you guys, but it's only the best here. You want to know why? You want to know? And I think in the new year, and this is actually something that I'm glad that we're talking about right now. I'm going to make it a point this year, like in 2025, I said that I was going to be more toxic, and I feel like I definitely met I met the standard, and I have cleared it. We're now going to be focusing on lifting up other people. I want to really shine a light on other creators that have been doing really good work. I want to share them with you guys. I want to be able to have you guys tell me, hey, I know about Sasquatch Afterbirth because of you, or I rock with High Tier God because of you. And I want to be that the same way that Duty and Chill and WPIG and Sav and King Jad and Chill, I think I said Chill twice, but you know what I mean. Everybody was so kind to build me up, and I want to return the favor and pay it forward. But of course, you guys, we need to get back to what brought us to the dance. Thank you, first off, so much, everybody, for your kindness and your generosity. It's all your fault, the reason why we're here. GVL for the back-to-back super chats, absolute legend. King B. Cruel and Nocturnal with the subs, thank you so much. And do save in, do not sleep on Kick, bros. The Kick's coming in hot and heavy, thank you so much. We're hot. And I noticed my Google AI caption thing is not working, so that's unfortunate. I'll fix that later. But with all that being said, I hope to see you guys on the other side of this. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Level 99 live stream where we are way high, you know. Coming back from the green room, we're all the way up. Nobody can stop me, I'm all the way up. So let's get right back to what we were doing. Look at that. Convenience of it all, boy.
Because it was something different. It was outside of my comfort zone. It allowed us to chill and have a good time. I feel like now we have other games. Like, for example, right now we have...
Right now.
Art Graders is a game where I'm playing, but I'm also chilling and hanging out and learning about the game, but also interacting with the audience at the same time. And I'll be
honest, I forgot to unpause it, so...
Kind of serving...
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I did a whole soliloquy.
The stream has kind of been here, done that. You know what?
And I did some cool little transitions, only to find out that I forgot that I wasn't recording locally. Ha!
People continue to show up and engage and support it.
Big ups to everybody hanging out with us across YouTube, Twitch, and Kick.
Coming down to the end of our Truck Sim stream, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed it.
True. True.
It may be our last. I felt like the whole first hour was great. The second hour, people didn't
Maximar Art, welcome home.
To be honest, yeah, the engagement and support have dwindled a lot on these streams. You know, maybe it's because we didn't play it for 2 weeks. I think this is the best one with the setup. Like, look, the visuals are the best with the face cam now. I'm able to actually read your chats, but I'll be honest, I'm feeling a vibe that we should move on and do other stuff. I don't know about you guys, but it just doesn't, it's not like how it used to be. Like, it used to be this big thing we would do every week. It was a big group hangout. But I feel like we have other...
This is his social life, by the way. Playing, like, he's not even steering. Like, you could tell the steering automatically pulls him back onto the road. So he has smart steering on.
I don't think so, man. Tonight just seems like a big indication that it's not really working.
It hurts.
I want people to consistently come to my streams, enjoy themselves, engage with them, and support them, period. That's it. That's all I ask. Because I love what I do, and I want to be able to be successful doing it, and I am successful. Right now, and I just want that to continue, all right? I don't want...
Shout out to everybody. I see y'all.
We're trying to hit, and I'm
trying to hanging out.
To give you rewards for goals.
I appreciate it.
I just want to have people come by and enjoy the content at face value and support it. Therefore, I don't have to be a guy who everyone sees as a beggar. Why is it people aren't enjoying Arc Raiders today, but I'm loving Arc and Megabong streams? No, it's not that they're not enjoying, you know, we have decent attendance, but as you can see, support's been very slow today. And again, let's talk turkey, because I'm transparent and I'm very matter-of-fact with my audience. Some people don't like that. My trolls hate it, all right? Last 2 weeks, support's been amazing. I had a huge uptick in support since the Asmongold.
Why is this anybody's business, bro?
Some days, like yesterday, were great, but then some days were not so great, okay?
Some days you feel like a nut.
We're at $60 a support.
Uh-oh.
You know, and it's...
Archmage, you are a dent. Nobody escapes my sight, bro. I'm pissing on everybody's carpet today, bro.
It's a dedicated stream of Arc Raiders, which people have been asking me for. It's a little disheartening. You know, the idea is that I don't want to have goals anymore. I don't want to have to ask for stuff anymore. Because people are enjoying the content enough that they're chilling and supporting. That has been the case until all of a sudden this week. I don't want to have to go back to asking a million times a stream, contribute. But to be honest, it used to work. I used to get a certain amount of income every stream when I asked, okay? Then people told me, that's bad, that's horrible. Why would you ask your audience for contributions? You're not supposed to do that, right? But it worked for me. My audience wasn't offended. We're having a good time. We're supporting the content, and I was doing well. If you like the content, please support
I thought he was doing well, so why would he have to ask? Why would he have to keep asking?
Let's get another tip. Let's get a super chat.
Jesus.
Let's get some
shameless. Shameless.
I don't have to ask, okay? I don't want to be the guy always asking.
It's the guy that's always asking.
All right? Right now, I'm not hard up. I had a great couple of weeks. I also spent a lot of
the detractor penises are not hard up.
Gonna last, okay? But I need to get consistency. I need people to come by and support what they like. If you like the Arc Raiders, support it. If not, don't support it. But then we know to move on to other things. But then also understand if we move on to other things, there was a reason. You know?
Yeah, the money.
It goes hand in hand.
The money, dummy.
Okay.
Okay.
Now moving on from Asmongold, as his interview with Phil isn't the primary focus for this video. About 2 weeks before all of this took place, DSP was able to finally get
Maximart, we started the live stream watching it.
About the possibility a year ago.
GamerStevieJ, Stevester.
Anything too spectacular, but we do get a few.
Of course, that never happened.
Look, I'm not a boxer, but like I'm sure if like I applied myself, I can have a little bit of sense of what to do. All of these like implied, oh, we're gonna have a fight things. I would do that. I would straight up do that. I'll take on any creator. I'll just like an exhibition.
But I'm gonna tire you out.
A friendly duel.
Be able to hit me. Even if you come out.
I'll even like throw some pro wrestling in there. I'll just like, all right, hey, look, come on. Let's just give the people something to talk about, and then we can both make our money, right?
Well, there you go. And I don't have any boxing skill whatsoever.
And then, like, with wrestling, you know, you always work with your strengths and you hide the weaknesses. So you don't have them go out and actually wrestle.
That was the point.
Just have them pantomime a little bit.
Motherfucker Phil, you don't fight the skinny guy out in the living room. You fight him in the bathroom.
Exactly. Exactly. You
what?
play to your strengths.
What the fuck does that mean?
You have insane size on me and you can just overwhelm me.
Yeah, you're fat.
Exactly.
He's fat.
But anyway, that's the point. Someone, I don't know how it came up, but someone was like, oh, like Wings.
Oh.
I'm like, no, Wings would never hit me. If we were actually in a real fight and we were training, Wings would never hit me. I would never.
I'd hit him. I'd hit him
before he would gas out, and that would be the
what?
End.
Oh, he's kind of like shitting on him.
That's all I said.
Wow.
I never said anything like that, but this is what these people do.
If I fought Mike Tyson, I probably could be faster than him. I would think, because he's pretty old and he probably can't move very well anymore.
Oh, I remember this.
Maybe I could get around him and have to like hit him in the legs or something. But Crash Team Racing, I think, would be pretty unplayable with a guitar controller. So I'd probably fight Mike Tyson.
Well, if you want my full unbiased judgment on this topic, I truly believe Wings will beat the ever-living shit out of DSP, regardless if it was a sanctioned fight or a street brawl. Phil doesn't have an ounce of fighting experience in his life, which is why he formulated this weird-ass strategy that he thinks will probably work in a real fight. But despite his delusions, Phil is not a fighter, not even close. We know that if someone genuinely...
I wouldn't even call myself a fighter.
He would run,
I perform. There's physical activities involved.
Out of fear of getting his ass beat. And unlike Street Fighter, he can't just try to mash buttons and pray he gets a win. I'm sure if
it would just be like a fighter coming into pro wrestling going, "Oh, I'm a fighter. I know how to pro wrestle." It's like, no.
But let me not get too caught up on this.
Kind of different.
I just find it really amusing when Phil tries to portray himself as this badass who thinks he can actually take anyone in the fight. This podcast episode was pretty successful in the eyes of Phil, and he went on his pre-stream to further talk about it. He showed great interest in continuing to have Wings on to be a guest from time to time, kind of pitching it to be this podcast between the two of them. The only problem, however, is this is Wings' redemption. And if we know anything about Wings,
he's unreliable.
He's very lazy.
By the way that Ex Mortis talks, the way the voiceover goes, and I know we talked about it before, but it's so unique and it's such a
they could set a date to do another podcast.
Different sound, and it's very
found this very concerning.
Clear.
So let's talk.
The way he speaks, the way he enunciates is really
about the Wings of
it pairs very well with
right
this.
Here on the Level 1 podcast. First of all, that podcast obviously did incredibly well views-wise. We had
did you get baited, Wings?
1,000 viewers
Bitch.
between Kick and YouTube watching live at once. And as you know, I rarely break 1,000 viewers ever these days.
Rarely.
But if I do a special event, an interview or whatever, it's very rare when I would do that, and we did. We had over 1,000 viewers, which was awesome. So
I would be happy for 1,000 viewers.
What's
I'd be over the moon, actually. It's all quality over quantity.
Overwhelmingly positive. Okay? Overwhelmingly positive feedback. People are saying, best interview you've ever done. We want more. You could basically...
He's just he's just making shit up. He made shit up from the jump, actually, now I'm thinking about it.
Worthwhile for everyone watching.
Why don't you, if it was actual something that happened, I would have had those quotes ready to go and then bring them up on the screen and show people, hey, this is what other people think about the product. They like it so much, instead of Phil just sitting here going, things are so good. People have been telling me. A lot of people have been telling me. Does that sound familiar?
Unique perspectives or unique takes on that topic. Okay. So that's interesting because I think shooting from the hip, just talking about whatever worked, but also we could actually have targeted discussion about
targeted harassment.
It could be anything. It could be about the gaming industry. It could be about content creation, Twitch or YouTube, whatever.
It could be about,
it could really be about anything. Right?
How we treat our wives.
So that's cool that I got that feedback.
Very cool.
Now, you might say, what is Wings' take on this?
Well,
I have no idea.
Damn, that was like 4 lip smacks, bro.
He liked the show. He liked doing it.
And now he's picking at his face. Very cool.
Asking his opinion and stuff. And he hasn't really said much. Basically, at first he
hasn't
was
said
like,
much.
just so you know, I don't really like talking via chatting like
Agreed. I'm the same way, bros. I'm the same way.
And I was like,
and it's weird because I know because I'm a content creator and I live stream and I hang out with you guys, but like
you were saying about how it went, did they like it? Has it benefited you?
When my phone buzzes at me and then it's pulling me away from like when I'm working or doing graphics, my stupid brain. Well, then all of a sudden I'm scrolling through Twitter and now I'm doing something in ChatGPT and I'm completely derailed.
So far, I haven't gotten it. I've asked him.
Excuse me.
Response.
So I kind of.
But I think that's par for the course for Wings. That's how he is.
Damn.
He literally brushes you off. He puts it off, then he'll respond in 5 days.
That's just how he is, bro. That's just how he is.
I have no idea. Okay.
No idea.
So I guess we'll see.
Was that a shrug?
You know. So
let's
find out when I finally get a response. And it's funny because I will directly answer something that was after Wings had left. Someone asked me the question, Bill, would you ever start to do something regularly with Jordy? Would you consider?
Are you guys seeing each other? Are you serious?
You know what is catchy to me? Wings and the King. I don't know why that's catchy, but like
it's not.
That sounds like a good name for a show, doesn't
No,
it?
it's not.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just stupid.
You are. This sucks.
I was like, that could be a good show where it's just us hanging out every once in a while.
It's just shush.
Right?
No.
Well, there is one big factor.
It's him. He's fat.
The big
He's lazy.
In the room. He's gay. Okay. There's a reason why I can't really or don't want to even consider to anything like that. And here's what it is.
I'm gay, we're totally gay.
Damn.
At the very end of the interview with Wings, I asked him the question, are you done with Lolcow Live? I'm done with it now.
He's fat. His wife is losing weight.
To which case, I just got to shake my head and be like, well, if that's the case, then how could I ever commit
to
do something with Wings? Because at any moment, he could decide he's not making enough money.
What?
And because of that, he could just run, turn tail and run and say, I'm done with this. I'm done with the show with you.
Okay.
I'm not making enough. I got to go back to what makes me money, acting like a complete clown on myself. And
On myself. Okay, cool. Very cool.
I don't want to put myself in a position where I put time, effort, money, and other things.
Money? What?
The show is successful, but he still decides that he wants to run away and go back to Lalcow to make bank.
So count it as a rep. Count it to the game.
Here's what he told me.
An Adult Swim bump. Let's go.
Basically, because he did what he did for the year and a half, he degraded himself, he embarrassed himself.
That was awesome.
He publicly made a spectacle of himself. He made enough money. Now, he has security where he can take time away to figure out what he wants to do. He wants to build his channel back up to be self-sufficient. Right now, it's not.
But
he has the time to work on it. If he didn't have the Lalcow money, he wouldn't have been able to do that.
Why are you putting all of this information out here, bro?
He said something I respect him for a lot. He said, I don't want to be the guy that as I get older, because I have all these health problems, now I got to go to the government and I have to live off government funding and government assistance.
Hell yeah.
Pay for everything.
Oh yeah.
I want to be able to support my family myself. And that's what Lalcow money was for.
Lalcow. Jesus Christ. Zoomer Dylan got it right. Lalcow.
To pay for himself as he gets older and has health problems, and his wife has health problems and everything, so he doesn't have to go on government assistance. Okay?
Okay.
1,000,000%. All right? 1,000,000%.
Nice argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
I guess I'm happy that I'm in a life position and a work position.
A life position.
I don't have to do that. And I'm still successful.
To do that?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be in the situation he was in, but I'm not. And I'm grateful for that. That you guys come by and
my whole life has changed.
I'm not.
If you have to keep telling people around you that you're happy, you're probably not happy. All of this was unprovoked, by the way.
To make ends meet.
His top tip was 100 anonymous dollars. He has $105.
And it's doing what I want.
Honky Kong, you son of a bitch. Welcome home.
Embarrassing bullshit. That's for fucking morons. But instead, gameplay, hangout sessions, social interactions, meaningful content.
I want to take a quick second to debunk the bullshit Phil just said here. Let's not forget, this is the same nigga.
Damn. I'm sorry, YouTube.
Fucking chair and blow bubbles out to get in the wind.
He said it, not me.
If I'm wrong on this, I'm sure one of you out there has more information. But I swear DSP was pitching to some show on Twitter about being a co-host and wanted his gimmick to be self-deprecating and mocked by the other host with callbacks to his incident in 2016.
Oh.
I was doing my best to find a tweet, but no luck.
Keno Casino?
To confirm that this happened or not would be.
He likes wieners and men.
Regardless, Phil should get off his damn high horse because he isn't so above acting like a clown for money or the potential of earning more.
I don't know. I'm trying to help him. I gave him advice. I said, dude, you got to stop playing Battlefield. You tell you right now, you're not going to support it. What does he do? He went right back to playing Battlefield. He's been playing it for 2 straight days, and his streams aren't doing well. I'm just being honest. Like, I think one stream made like $60,
just keep telling us that you're being
like
honest.
$90, and then one stream made like nothing. It's like,
here's a pro tip for all y'all out there. And I realized this now, all this time later. Like, it's been actually maybe 4 or 5 years since I quit Comcast, since I gave them my 2 weeks notice, and I just stopped having to deal with like public and talking to customers and telling them all the different ways like Comcast screws them over, but I have to like put I have to toe the company line talking about why we can't fix their internet right now. But, for the most part, people were cool about it. But there were, obviously there was a couple of times where people were needlessly aggro about it. But, I would understand not knowing either. But of course, as working for Comcast, I wouldn't be in the position to tell them, yeah, it's just because Comcast, the way that they do things is really stupid. A lot of bureaucracy, a lot of red tape, and a lot of different departments that don't talk to each other. Communication's the worst. And, I would have to tell a customer, hey, I know you called me to come out here to fix your shit, but I can't fix your shit until somebody else comes out and fixes their shit. And then I can work on your shit, which will be a lot of shit to do because nobody has touched the inside wires of your house in 20 years. And in order to get everything the way that it is up to spec, I'm going to need to be doing all of this work, which is going to take all of this time. So I find myself in a lot of situations where I have to kind of talk to the customer and kind of convince them that this is the way that it's going to have to be. I mean, obviously because it's the only way it's going to have to be, but I kind of have to dress it up for them to make it like better, you know, easier to go down, you know, kind of soften the blow a little bit. So I found myself, and trust me, I'm getting to a point when it comes to this. I remember always kind of repeating what I'm saying, like kind of repackaging the point in different ways, saying the same thing in different ways. I noticed DSP says things like this a lot. He kind of packages things in the same way. And I realized that I also do that when I was talking to these customers, trying to cast the spell over them and say, hey, everything's going to be all right, but you're going to have to just let me leave your house without fixing your problem first. So now I see it in Phil, and I'm like, oh my God, now I'm retrofitting all of these conversations I've had with previous customers saying, yeah, we're going to need to bring all of the lines, dedicate them to the basement where the amplifier is. And the amplifier is supposed to level out your signal, because if you have too much signal, it's just as bad as not having enough signal. Then you try to razzle dazzle them with some like upstream transmit sounds and terms that people may or may not know. Anyways, yeah, Concast is pretty much the long and short of it. Tangent, sorry.
Just talking with your
went off on a tangent there.
No one's gonna care. I think he'll probably do better when he goes back to Call of Duty in a 2.5 weeks or so. I think then he'll do better. But right now, playing Battlefield ain't it.
Right,
you know
now.
Buckwell says you're not in a position to give advice. Buckwell, damn. My streams do well. I hit my goals. I exceed my goals. I'm doing way better than he is on his streams. I'm in a great position to give advice because I'm where he wants to be doing content. If he could be doing what I'm doing right now on his gameplay streams, he'd be ecstatic. So what the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
In what realm of reality do you you think I'm doing poorly? Please explain how you think I'm doing poorly for myself right now.
Right now. Wow, was that a shrug? Was that a fucking shrug, bros?
Now.
Chat, was this a shrug?
How you think I'm doing poorly for myself right now.
Yeah, that's a shrug. Screen cap that, ladies and gentlemen. A second shrug has hit the live stream.
Dude, yesterday I sat here.
If it wasn't for him lying, it's him just berating his audience.
My audience playing Pokemon. And I made almost $400.
Okay, buddy.
Playing Pokemon.
Good for you.
The point is, my content is working, his isn't, and I'm trying to help him. But he has to also be willing to
I spelled shrug wrong. Oh my God.
And I don't think that right now, I don't think that he thinks that anything that I told him is going to really help him. Honestly.
Oh, Tommy Lee Jones is trending.
But I know what he's doing ain't working with the Battlefield stuff. I know that for a fact. He needs to change it up and do something different. He's doing Dark Souls streams, and he calls them depression streams.
Tommy Lee Jones's daughter, Victoria, found dead in San Francisco hospital.
So why are you playing Battlefield?
This is another thing I want to talk about, because I don't know where the fuck Phil is getting this confidence from.
Damn!
For one, I think it's crazy that this nigga...
Silent Weapon says, Phil says he has no money for honeymoon, fixed his house, and wearing a prison shirt for starters.
Genuinely gloating about the fact that he...
It does look like he's in prison. A prison of his own creation.
Like it's this big fucking accomplishment.
Yeah, F's in the chat for Tommy Lee.
Financial income comes
for the daughter.
Yeah, he's
no savings, no retirement plan, but he's successful, by the way.
The people who give money to DSP and actually consider him to be a likable guy are people who haven't fully...
One thing I do gotta say, thanks to Comcast, I got a pretty good 401k. I hope.
What they get up to in their personal time.
All the time I spent there.
Himself. There are people he knows he can take advantage of. And it's far too late to convince these people of Phil's true nature. They've already bought into the us versus them mentality. So when they donate, sometimes money they can't even afford to spend, it makes DSP feel like he's winning.
PWR?
DSP feel like he's winning.
PWR?
Then they're winning. It's only when one of them steps too far out of line or aren't kicking up enough bread do they see the mask slip off. But by that time, they'll be replaced by another pay pig. Also, I'm not gonna sit here and glaze Wings of Redemption, but I don't see why Phil is trying to get this idea across that he's the streamer Wings should model himself after.
Yeah.
When comparing both of their channels, you'll see that Phil really has no room to talk at all. Wings and DSP have started their YouTube career nearly at the same time. Yet while being more active on YouTube, Wings still has far more subscribers than Phil ever had.
Damn.
Not only that, while again, YouTube isn't his main focus, Wings manages to pull in way more views than Phil can on his main channel. It's so weird to see Phil act like he's...
It's crazy saying that out loud.
Wings fat ass up and to having relevance on YouTube again. That by sticking with Phil, he'll be free of all the things that's been plaguing his life online and physically. Well, Phil was about to find out that this rope was a lot heavier than he thought it'd be. And just like the rest of us, he has come to learn that it's better to watch Wings sink.
There we go. How about that?
Fall down and drown with him. An entire month went by. DSP was able to see a great boost of income with his Asmon Gold interview. But now that support was fading, I'm sure he want to lean back on something that also pulled in a decent amount of traction for him. The only problem is, DSP still hasn't received a single word back from Wings of Redemption, which caused him to get a bit desperate. So desperate that DSP had to catch Wings live and give him money just to get an answer on if he's ever coming back.
Oh, wait a minute. I thought he didn't know the last 3 of his
best to keep everything chill.
Security code.
As you'll be able to see, being constantly
Buckwell with the take.
and some of his fans was quickly
Shout out to Cuckwell.
So he told his mods to time out anyone bringing up being on a podcast with DSP. But Phil being Phil couldn't simply drop the issue. No. Phil
could have sent him an email, dude.
Of rejection. So he kept pressing Wings until one of his moderators timed his account out for 24 hours. You would think that would be the end of it. But Phil, of course seeing this timeout as a form of disrespect, swapped over to his other account and complained to Wings about his
ban evading. Just wanted to say hello.
Point where I don't even want to respond to anything less than $5, man. Like, because like by the time you take taxes and YouTube's cut out of it, $2 is like pocket change.
Damn, fuck that.
And
anytime y'all drop 2 in the chat, I am giddy. You're going up on the board. I'm S in the D. Shout out to LUMX, by the way.
Dude, there's always 2, man. It's so.
I don't know. I seen other people shout out LUMX, so I thought it was. Yes, this is really DSP. Fuck off, bro. It is I, Darkside Phil. Fuck out of here. Back to Battlefield, baby. He's not responding. Not a good sign, I guess. His chair is shaking too. Are you still coming on my podcast, or should I stop asking,
my
brother?
Currently fucked up bad right now, DSP. Like really fucking bad.
Just tell me you don't want to talk to him, bro. Like all of these locals are pussies, bro. They just like they stand on it. Just be like, I'm not trying to talk to you, man. Just fuck off. Leave me alone. Thanks for the dono. Leave me alone.
And you started going about, well, after YouTube gets his cut, and Uncle Sam, the shit I do, you were mocking.
I'd consider both Breaking Banquet and LUMX to be my coop fathers. What?
Or artillery.
Coop fathers. I do message you privately and don't respond enough with excuses. I don't want you to be trolled, but you need to treat others with respect.
I'm so antisocial.
When they treat you well. Let's go and get this
back most of the time. I'll look
locked in. Oh my god, who talks like that?
Not coming back in on you. Hide a little bit. Do not stand where they're at.
Sending you back in. On the crate.
Why is he asking me TL message him privately if he ignores private messages? Look, he's the number 2 chatter in there. That's crazy. That's crazy. How much do I have to send for Wings to just talk about the podcast appearance honestly? I'm not a troll. Ha! You are doing trollish things. Notice me, senpai. Notice me. Is there a mod who can honestly answer? What is Jordy's the goal for this stream?
Like, go ahead and shut down all the DSP talk, please. 24-hour timeouts.
Damn.
Drop zone's coming up. Enemy shooters closing on target area.
Remember, anybody trying to spend somebody else's money or talks about donations without donating is a ban.
Damn. Do you realize I'm still timed out on my DSP reaction channel for no reason? Ha.
That's gonna be it for me. Thanks everybody for coming out to this game.
Damn.
Thanks everybody for chilling with your boy. I'll see you guys a little bit later. I'm Audi 5000.
You know,
He's outie.
It's actually insane watching Phil spend money on something that's not directly going to himself. But it's also pretty funny to see Phil wasting his money just to get temporarily banned from Wings' chat. So after making himself look like a jackass on Wings' live stream, he went on his own pre-stream the next day to go on his petty tirade about Wings, even making personal insults towards the guy. And after surely spending the whole night crying in bed, tossing and turning that his new love interest betrayed him so quickly, Phil goes on to state that Wings Redemption is banned from the Level 1 podcast and wouldn't be coming back for the foreseeable future. But since DSP of course has an apology fetish, as it pleases his ego, stated that the only way for Wings to rectify this whole situation would be to publicly apologize to him, and then maybe all will be forgiven.
There it is.
You gotta remember,
the apology
the only true
fetish.
crime Wings has committed
What
to
a queen.
petty meltdown was simply not responding to his ticks.
Now,
I'm not a drama guy.
videos and his streams.
It's a respect thing, bro.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm gonna be on
Take
there.
the hints.
You know, don't
Most tasteless, you are a debt. Look, every frame a portrait. Look at that face, bro.
Scheduled. I took a rain check. It's not a big deal. But the thing is, his trolls kind of know how he behaves and saw the fact that he last minute rescheduled as a bad sign. They were actually shocked that he ever appeared on this show. And the fact that he rescheduled last minute for the second appearance meant basically he was never going to show up. They were under that impression. I didn't get that impression because, you know, I don't have that actual experience with Wings. So I said to him, all right, let's do it for a week. So a whole week is passing.
Let's
and
do
I'm
it,
DMing
pause.
him saying, hey, are you coming on the show? He's not responding. So finally, it was last weekend. I took it upon myself when I was
He took it upon himself.
doing some rewiring and reworking of the office to just randomly see he was streaming. I was like,
Just randomly. Yeah, no, I just randomly saw his stream, so I randomly tapped into it.
afternoon, and I said, hey, what's the deal? Are you coming on the show or not? And basically he says,
Or
don't
not.
be offended that I'm not responding to your DMs. I don't really respond to people's DMs. I'm just
He told him in no uncertain terms, don't take it personally, and he went on and
my sleep
took it
schedule is
personally.
still screwed up. I'm literally sleeping all day long, waking up in the evening, streaming all evening through until noon the next day, and going to sleep in the afternoon. Also, I don't know what I'm doing with my wife this weekend, and that's my sleep schedule, so I can't commit to Monday, but I'll let you know. Okay, and I told you guys that in a podcast earlier this week. It's up to him. In fact, what I did is I responded to him in a DM, and I said, okay, the ball's in your court.
The ball's in your court.
You can come on my show. It's completely in your control. You tell me what day you want to come on the Level 1 podcast, and we'll do it special just for you, for your schedule. I even offered and said, you could come on a night stream. It doesn't even have to be during the afternoon. You could actually come on during a night stream and be a night slot. That would
A night slut. Hey, yo.
schedule, okay? No response all week long.
So accommodating.
So, at one point, you get a little fed up. Like, this guy keeps saying in his streams and his content, he's got no beef with me. He likes me. He wants to have a conversation. Again,
I don't think he said that.
He wants to come on, but then he never actually contacts me to schedule it. So what the hell is going on? So the other night, I saw randomly...
Oh, don't mind if I do.
I jumped on his stream. I tried to talk with the guy and reason with him and say, I don't even care if you say, no, I just don't want to do it. I just need an answer.
No means no, Phil.
My audience wants to know what's
My audience. This is the same thing that PWR has been doing. My audience wants to see Review Tech USA's BJ video. My audience wants to see me and Grace Thorpe have a conversation. Like, come on, bro. Just say you want to talk to Grace Thorpe and you want to see Review Tech USA get his dick blown.
Then my trolls will latch onto this to make content. And I'm like, Jordy, I've been trying to talk to you in DMs.
Jordy.
For weeks, you don't respond. This is the only way I can even get you to say something. That's why I'm doing it this way. So after basically trying to get this guy to respond to me during the stream, he starts ignoring me. And one of his moderators actually times me out for 24 hours.
What the?
For simply contributing to his stream and trying
My audience wants me to see gay corn. Now, wait a minute, PWR. No!
to my other account and said, your mod timed me out, to which Jordy laughed and said, oh, pimp, it's only 24 hours.
Oh.
So after that, I said, I've had enough of this.
I've had enough of the bull crap.
Your mods are not there helping you.
Mods.
Coddling you. Your mods are enabling you.
Oh.
Your mods are making you do and say things. They're constantly goading you. They're actually doing troll memes and things you don't realize.
No. Not the troll
How
memes.
they want. You're like a puppet to them.
Like they
You
want.
understand? They're not there to protect you. They're there to basically do things that will harm you, and you just don't realize it. Because no one in their right mind would have someone coming on a stream contributing and time them out for wanting to have a 5-minute conversation about something that you said you're interested in, okay? So I said, listen, I want a yes or no answer. Give me one.
Damn.
Give me one. He ignored me all week long, okay? So as of today, I have absolutely no answer from Wings of Redemption whatsoever about if he's going to come on this show. All right? So now I have to say something about the situation, and I'm about to. And then I'm going to move on from it, but I need to say my piece, and then I need to move on. All right? I don't think that Jordy Jordan is a bad person. I think he's a person who's a victim of circumstances and himself at the same time, and I think that it's a 50-50 split. I do believe that Wings of Redemption's situation that he's in, being grossly overweight, constantly eating fast food and drinking soda on his streams, saying he hates his life, he hates streaming and all this, and he's trapped in this life. I do believe that a lot of that is extrapolated, basically exponentially increased.
Come on, bro. Stop with the stop it with the syllables, bro.
I'm not going to say that isn't happening.
Jordy, you are someone who welcome.
Let's talk about your next appearance.
Home.
He ignores it. He blows
Demented. Good to see you. Happy New Year.
where he's already
Good to see you.
DMs, and then his moderator times me out. Dude, this is your own creation. I like you. I want to hang out.
I like you.
Be a positive person in your life, and you have shut me out. That's your doing, not mine. Yours. There's no one to blame in this particular situation but yourself. It's that simple, 100%. I'm sorry. There's no other way to spin this situation. All Wings had to do was...
I'm just now realizing that I have Duty Streams emotes.
Instead,
Pretty
he
cool.
wants to be in his cave forever. Even though he says he doesn't want to be, I'm sorry, I have to believe that that's bullshit. So because of that, I'm done. I'm done trying to reach out to this guy, be nice to the guy. I mean, I've done every possible thing I could. I've talked nice about him. I had a great interview with him that tried to help him. I wanted to have him on again right after the Asmongold interview because I figured I could maybe give him a little bit of a positive
Duty.
help him out in his
Ooh, Duty Streams.
take some of the pressure
Screw Duty Streams, dude.
to play ball. He doesn't even want to respond.
It's like, Duty's always been cool with me.
To get
Uh-oh, something face 102. You are a debt. Oh, buddy. Hate to tell you. Hate to tell you.
Respectable.
They all find out eventually.
Instead, he wants to ignore me. Well, Jordy,
Stolen
you
credit
like Burger
card.
King, right? Well, guess what? Like Burger King,
Guess what?
you can have it your way.
Damn.
'Cause now I'm not going to bother you anymore.
He said that.
Sit there on your stream, playing a game,
And
you
then
hate,
he continued.
stuff in your face, acting
And
like a
thus
fool
he
for the rest of your life.
persisted.
No one's going to reach out to you to try to be friendly to you or save you or help you because your actions shut them out.
Action.
Not us. That's all I have to say about it. Ladies and gentlemen, Wings of Redemption will not be appearing on the Level 1 podcast. Under no circumstance. The only way I would ever have him on the show again is if he actually publicly apologized for his actions.
Jordy, you can have it your way, Ryu.
The fact that he couldn't even give me the time of day, and the fact that he kept publicly saying in his content that he wanted to be on my show, acted otherwise. If he publicly apologizes for that and says he will change his ways,
What a piece of shit, bro, with all of this apologizing shit.
then maybe I'll consider having him on the show again. But as of now, Wings of Redemption is banned from my podcast.
Gone forever.
Well, Wings, upon hearing this news, responded back to DSP during a live stream, giving his explanation as to why he ghosted Phil and how he feels about having conversations in general.
I see your boy DSP talking some shit about me. I'll talk about that later when we got more than 30 people in here.
Damn.
Yeah, you're banned from the Level 1 podcast.
Yeah, banned from the Level 1 podcast. I mean, like...
Positive rub. Hey, yo.
I like talking to Phil. I think he's a cool person. I mean, but the problem with Phil is, like, he is a slave to structure, and I am not.
That's the autism, brother.
Like,
the
honestly,
the unmovable
I
force.
want to sleep. I like doing shit.
The unstoppable force meeting the immovable object.
That's who I am as a person.
Well, you're
autistic when it comes to shit.
Well, your autistic schedule,
It is what it is. Generally,
my lazy-tism.
like any kind of long-term project with me, you know, like you tell me when it happens, and if I can't make it, I'll let you know ahead of time. And if I don't say anything,
that's bullshit.
Expect me to be there.
Look, and that's the Helvetica font too. I'm also a huge slut for fonts.
Plan it. I don't want to do none of that mess.
I just wants to do it.
100%. I do not. I don't check.
Look at all these middle-aged men, bro. All these middle-aged men.
Matter of fact, I couldn't tell you what day of the week it is right now.
Damn.
Could not tell you. I look at it this way, right? Let's say I'm asking Spaceman to be on my podcast. I go, hey, Spaceman, would you be on my podcast? And Spaceman says nothing. I'm going to automatically assume Spaceman doesn't want to be on the podcast this week because he didn't say anything, right? I'm not going to sit there and ask him 16 times. Because every day you come and ask me the same question expecting it to be different. No, I'm here. I'm at work. Do I want to be at work? No, I want to be on the beach with a cocktail in my hand and my dick in somebody's mouth.
Somebody's mouth.
Am I there? No. I'm here making pennies on a dollar for somebody else. My day's going peachy.
Now, as of writing this is where this little saga between Phil and Jordy has ended for now. But hopefully we see more, because I'm genuinely interested in seeing this slap fight escalate into something more. Call me whatever you want, but if two lolcows are engaged in any sort of drama, then I'm pulling up front row seats to see that shit break down. Now I suppose it's time for my closing thoughts. First off, Wings of Redemption is never going to apologize to Phil. If the nigga can't give the energy to
sorry.
podcast, then I don't know how the hell he expecting an apology.
Nah, pimp, I want to get my D sucked by a hot bitch.
I don't understand why Phil is getting so bent out of shape over him getting banned in Wings' chat, knowing that Wings didn't want to continue the topic live on stream. Phil knows damn well that he will ban anyone in his chat if they ever brought up any of his own obligations he agreed to do, but didn't deliver on. There are numerous examples. The Project 7 reboot, the Wendy's Krabby Patty, and who couldn't forget the classic DJ Runo situation.
DJ Runo!
$20 to play Untitled Goose Game because Phil claimed he didn't have the money. And when DJ Runo brought up the fact that he's not playing the game, Phil basically told him to get fucked. Now that he's on the opposite end of this, now it's a problem. And that's another thing. When you really look at it for what it is, Phil is only mad because Wings made him look like a fool. And this ban from the Level 1 podcast is only a futile attempt at trying to get a win out of this. Also, I don't see why Phil believes that Wings is on his last legs here, and his streaming career is hanging on by a thread. Wings doesn't need you, DSP. I hate to break your heart. He was a fat, depressed, low testosterone motherfucker before he went on your podcast.
Damn.
And he's gonna continue to be one with or without your help. Regardless of all of that, the both of them pull in the same amount of viewership when they go live anyway. And let's face facts here. We all know how boring Wings and Phil both can be. The idea of a podcast would sound nice for the first few episodes, but after a while, the viewership is gonna die down. And Wings is gonna pack it,
and it's gonna be Local Live all over again. The shit's gonna suck.
The situation just proves that Phil's
gonna suck.
Character syndrome, because a lot of people tried to help Wings and gave him chance after chance. So the fact that Phil believes that he's gonna be the one to bring this great change in Wings' life is fucking crazy. You know, he's quick to bring up all of Wings' flaws and wants to come up with these ways to fix them. Yet he is completely oblivious to the fact that he suffers from the same negative traits he latched on to Wings. And a common lesson we've all learned throughout life is that two negatives won't turn into a positive. It's just another recipe for disaster.
Wow. Ex Mortis! Again! With the heat. That's incredible. Ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time. Wow. You know, I say this every time. But this was the greatest stream in the history of our sport. And you want to know why? Do you want to know? It's all your fault. I blame each and every one of y'all. Danny Dad, I'm looking at you, Pimp. Zoomer Dylan, Demented, I see you. Soulmate Glow. Oh my God. Silent Weapons, hanging out with us on the YouTube product. Honky Kong. Big ups and thank you specifically to GVL 42069 for your amazing continued support. Thank you so much. Nocturnal. Big up, Pimp. Maximar Arts with the Bork laser. Let's effing go. Marco. Polo. Thank you. XPWR Soldier, you son of a bitch. You effing coward. King B. Krill. Thank you. For your sub alongside Nocturnal, thank you. Smart Guy 3.0 coming soon. Detective Detractor, sound off in the chat if I haven't said your name yet. If you've been lurking, if you want to hear your name serenaded across this microphone, Reefa, I see you. Reefa, I see you, Pimp. Darkly, big ups. Can't only press this button so much. Do say Vin. Fellow Canadian? Question mark? Calgore. Thank you. Ames. We smoking on that Ames crap. That's how we do. Shao, Shimi, Gami. Jordan Fadeaway. Kiryuin, thank you so much for correcting my pronunciation. Just a bad boy with internet. Deus Marionette, the glue that holds this and every stream around hers together. Koro, 9,000. It's over 9,000. And Darkside Ranter, I see you, Pimp. It's only the best here. If you're hanging out with us on YouTube, I'm going to send you over to Dashfire. He is playing the Cyrax game. And until next time, I love each and every one of you platonically and consensually. Please do stay happy, healthy, and hydrated. And until next time, take care.